What is up? What is up? My name is Jake Bowman. I am an online fitness coach and I lost 30 pounds of body fat, gained lean muscle, and now I teach guys how to do the exact same thing. And what I want to do this video is I created this cool little document of a general meal plan kind of nutrition guide for my in-person clients. And I want to share this with you because I think it's really valuable and it has a lot of things that you can take away from it yourself. So I want to explain every part of this, kind of go over this with you because I think it's just general good information that can help so many different people. So if you've been struggling to lose body fat, struggling to lose weight, and you've been on this journey for a while and you know that you're just missing a few things to actually get towards that goal, I guarantee there's gonna be something new in this that you don't already have, or at least I can give you a different perspective or a mindset shift on something that can hopefully help you lose body fat. And just to be crystal clear, like, yes, I do this not just out of like, oh, pure I just want to do this to help the general population. I am a coach. I do this as well. My end goal, if it is a good fit, I do want to help you one on one achieve your best physique. But more importantly, before that, I want to prove myself and show you, look, this is exactly what I can help you do. And I want you to lose your first 10 to 15 pounds completely on your own and then come to me and be like, dude, that was awesome. Let's get to the next level and I'll work with you one on one and I want you to be my coach. So to have super clear clarity, let's get into it. So contents we're going to go over: how to follow your diet, calories in versus calories out, cardio recommendation, supplement guide, how to use this plan, meal plan layout, diet plan, recipe section, and pre-made snacks. Let's jump into it. First thing, how to follow your diet. This is your new go-to meal plan designed to help you build lean muscle, drop excess body fat, feeling your best without having to eat bland, boring food. And this isn't just one of those complicated diet plans where you have to spend so much time in the kitchen. I've literally been put on those myself I've had bodybuilding coaches and stuff, and it's just like so structured in a way that's kind of harmful because you just eat the same food over and over and over again. And if you can't stick to it, it's just like, oh, well, it's just a discipline problem. But it's not always a discipline problem. It's about the foods you have, the enjoyment you have, the mindset you have behind everything. So these are simple, easy to make, high protein, low calorie meals that taste good. And the good thing is like it's good tasting food. You don't have to be like super locked in or super focused to enjoy this stuff. Like even if you weren't on a diet or in a body fat like losing part of your life, you would still be able to have a good time eating this up because it tastes just as good. So whether your goal is fat loss, building size, muscle maintenance, I specifically help guys cut down body fat and build muscle. In person kind of varies, but this plan will fit your routine no matter what. It's designed for busy people who want structure, variety, and results. So two important things: tracking and a food scale. So if your goal is to lose fat consistently, you are serious about it, which I recommend if you're watching this video, you probably are. Download MyFitnessPal. It's completely free, but begin tracking what you're eating. And then to get the most out of your tracking, measure your portions using a food scale. It's like 10, 12 bucks on Amazon, dude. So good. You just even everything out. I like only started using a food scale about a year ago, and I've been doing this whole journey in fitness and stuff for like 5 years. So I went a long time without it, but once I had it, I'm like, wow, I wish I had this sooner to be a lot more accurate and not just eyeball like, well, it looks like 3 ounces of chicken. That looks like 6 ounces of steak. If you actually know, it gets rid of all the guesswork. That's what I mean. Like if you really want to lose fat consistently, you're willing to do anything, buy a food scale. If you're not so serious, just eyeball it like I did. Whatever. Let's see. Calories in versus calories out. This is one of the most important things and mostly debated topics. And I see a lot of my clients come in and they're like, oh, well, it's keto or it's carnivore or it's my hormones. And it's like, it's not always that. Here's how fat loss works at the end of the day. Fat loss comes down to one simple principle: calories in versus calories out. This is based on the first law of thermodynamics. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred or converted. So in terms of your body, calories in is the energy you consume through food, drinks, sauces, everything. Like the frappuccino you get at Starbucks is about 500 calories. The food you drink, the food you eat, the ketchup you dip your French fries is like 200 calories. Everything counts to your overall calories that you consume in. Now, calories out is the energy your body burns through your basal metabolic rate, and this is stuff like basal metabolic rate is your digestion, daily movement, workouts, cardio. Like if you like tap your fingers or click your pen, that burns a little bit of calories. And then along with the exercise, the cardio you do, and then when you eat food, it also burns calories as well. So you do burn a bit of calories eating food. End of the day, this is what matters though. Your fat is literally, just from a survival standpoint, meant to be stored energy. But the society we live in nowadays, there's highly palatable foods that taste delicious, are super high in calories, have tons of sugar, fat, and we have too much body fat. It's a problem now. But before, it would be used for putting on body fat. When you eat a lot when the food is good, but when winter comes and it's harder to find food, your body would rely on that body fat for energy. So we just have to not starve ourselves in a way, but burn more calories using that fat productively, getting rid of it. So how fast can you expect to lose body fat? 1 pound of fat is roughly 3,500 calories, so to speak. So if you lose 1 pound of fat, you need a total deficit of 3,500 calories. So if you're in a deficit of 500 calories less per day and your maintenance is 2,000 calories, you eat 1,500 a day. That would take you to about 7 days. You'd burn 1 pound of fat. You can predict that. Say, okay, in 1 week, I'm going to lose 1 pound of fat in a 500 calorie deficit. And then you can do that. You can burn that 500 by either doing more cardio or eating less, but ideally a combination of both of those. So a healthy fat loss rate, because you don't want to lose too rapidly. Otherwise, you may lose risking muscle, which we'll get to later why that's important. But aim to lose 0.5 to 1% of your body weight each week. Faster than that, you risk losing muscle, burning out, having no energy, crashing your testosterone. Or slower than that, you might need to, you're not going to get close enough to your goals in a timely manner. So why we lift weights is one of the most important things. Building muscle is one of the best long-term strategies for fat loss because muscle burns more calories at rest than fat does. Having more muscle increases your BMR here. And if we can increase that, that's so much better. That way it's easier to maintain a lean body, upping your own metabolism naturally. This is what's called your muscle metabolism. This is what I specialize in. It takes time to build, but once you have muscle, you'll be burning more calories just while sitting on the couch while doing regular daily stuff. So before your workout as well, make sure you have one meal digested. Never work out empty. A lot of my clients will show up and be like, "Oh, I didn't have anything this morning," because I train clients at 5 a.m. to about 10 or 11 a.m. and they're like, "Oh, I didn't eat anything this morning." You need to have something in you. Otherwise, you're like an F1 race car running on last race's fuel. Not much at all. You're not going to perform as well. Now, off-plan meals. So we're going to get to the plan later, but you can have an off-meal plan. You can plan an off meal for up to 600 calories and replace it. We'll get to that later, though. So cardio. I recommend doing at least 150 minutes of moderate intense cardio per week. This is something where it's not like super intense HIIT cardio. You're not sweating and dripping. Definitely don't be running, but something that's not like super easy either. It's about like in the middle. So you should still be able to have a conversation. That's a good way to tell. Could be anything: walking, incline treadmill, cycling. I like cycling and doing walks. I do about 30 minutes of walking a day plus. If I feel like doing more, I will. And then 15 to 45 minutes of cycling every day. Supplements. So I want every client to have a good foundation with like their food first, but supplements are intended to support your diet, not replace it. But using the right supplements can help speed up this entire process, improve recovery, overall health, workout performance. You don't need supplements, but they can make the bigger difference. And I always see clients get greater results when using supplements compared to those who don't, and they cheap out on it. So basic overview of everything. Whey protein helps get more protein in an easier way. If you don't like eating protein or eating meat, getting a protein shake in is one of the easiest possible ways to do it. Pre-workout helps give you more focus, clean energy, better pump in the gym as well, which allows you to work harder and put on more muscle mass before your workout. BCAAs help support muscle retention, make you less sore. You know that burning sensation you get when you work out? It makes that not as bad. So it allows you to push even harder. I drink these during my workout. You can get a fat burner if you want. Vitamins and minerals is important. And then creatine also helps you push a little bit harder. So how to use this plan? There's 3 main meals per day and 1 optional snack. It's optional. You don't need it. We'll get to this later more specifically. These meals are all designed to be simple, quick, and packed with protein because I don't like cooking for very long and you probably don't either. So pick one option from each meal category. Feel free to swap meals around based on whatever you want, your schedule, your cravings. It's only 3 meals a day. So you can think about it like if you really don't like to eat in the morning, your first meal could be at 10 a.m. Your second meal could be at 5 p.m. and your third meal could be at 7 p.m. Whatever you want, but just have these 3 meals per day. If you're more hungry, have them find one in your day when you're the most hungry. I'm really hungry between 11 to 3 p.m. is when I'm like the worst, about 2 p.m. So I know that. I put a meal there, take a nap, I'll go do some cardio, go to the gym to distract myself during that time as to not overeat. So for fat loss, stay in your calorie range. Use MyFitnessPal, use a food scale to be extra accurate on that. So you can have a meal that's not on this plan I'm about to show you for up to 600 calories. So look up the recipes online wherever you're going. Like if you go to In-N-Out Burger, like we have here on the West Coast, a burger's probably about 400 calories. That would fit in here. You can have a burger and maybe split a fry with your wife or girlfriend. And then that'd be another 200 calories, make it fit. So the meal plan layout is this. 16% of your food calories are coming from snacks, 28%, 3 of your other meals. So your calorie target, I give this specifically for my clients, but a gross overgeneralization is this. 1,500 for aggressive fat loss, 2,000 for steady fat loss or maintenance, and then 2,500 if you have a super active lifestyle, you're burning tons of calories, or you want to gain muscle and put on body fat. But if you're watching this, more than likely not. So this is a simple breakdown of how each of these are going to go. I would say if you're the average male who weighs 190 or above, you're probably about here. But you have to get more specific and actually see like what your actual maintenance is. But I would say here would probably be a good deficit for you if that fits you. If you weigh less than that, you're not as active here. If you're way more active than that and you're taller or bigger, probably about here. So here are the meal one options: high protein overnight oats, protein French toast, egg white veggie wrap, or protein pancakes. These are all very delicious, and I'll get to the recipes later. Meal two options, so it's like lunch: barbecue sloppy Joe, buffalo chicken rice bowl, really good. Anabolic pizza. It's in a wrap, but it's like a pizza pretty much. Lean beef burger wrap as well. And then meal three options for dinner: garlic chicken and rice, very good. Protein pasta and ground turkey, salmon and veggie plate, or shredded chicken tacos. So you have a lot of options here. Like you might be like, oh, it's only a little bit, but like one day you could have protein French toast. Next day you could have the sloppy Joe. Next day you could have the salmon and veggie plate. You have like 4 times 4 times 4. It's too much math for me. Many different variations you could do here. I'm trying to math it out. And then here are your snack options as well, which we'll get into later. But Smart Pop popcorn, protein bar, Greek yogurt and protein powder, delicious snack, mug cake, ice cream, protein ice cream. This is a special thing. So here are the recipes. Feel free to screenshot these, save these, use them, comment which one you like the best. If you do end up using them, I hope you do. Protein overnight oats. Feel free to pause. Look at these. Take a screenshot of these. These are good. Take a screenshot. This is good too. I recommend you try this one. Very good here as well. Good stuff. This one's good. Garlic chicken and rice, like I said, is really good. This one, be careful with the olive oil, but it's good. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot as well. So pre-made snacks are also going to help you a lot. Oh, I messed up on that. That's fine. So this, I mean, you don't have access to this document. My clients do, but everything here tastes like 75 to 90% just as good as the regular version. So we have like protein bars here. Pure Protein is a great brand. They taste really good. Like they have lemon cake. They have chocolate mint, which is really good. They have like a brownie and cookie combination protein bar, which is really good. Super low calorie, lots of good protein. Fit Crunch is good. They actually taste amazing. Like they have like a strawberry milk one, like a cookie dough and a brownie batter. They taste really good. Smart Pop popcorn. I actually just had a bag of this. It's like 200 calories, and I have a bowl. It's like this big, like ginormous bowl, larger size bowl, and it fit two of those, and it was 200 calories, and that's so much volume. I'm insanely full, and I almost like can't finish it. It feels like a chore after a while. I'm like, oh my god, I really got to keep eating this. And I'm a kind of guy that can put the fork down. Like I can eat a lot of food pretty much. So that's saying something. Veggie puffs are really good. They're like 50 to 70 calories per bag, and they're super airy, but they fill you up so well. Rice cake chips. So like the Quaker brand, they have chips of like buttermilk ranch. There's like a spicy one. They have like caramel chips or apple cinnamon chips. They're all really good. And then rice cakes as well, as you obviously know. Get different flavors though. Just when a lot of people think rice cakes and they think like, oh, just plain rice cakes are lightly salted. That's boring. I don't want to eat that. Try the different flavors. Try the chocolate. Try the white cheddar. It's really good. Try a bunch of different flavors. See what you like, and then I guarantee you'll like at least one of them. Fruit is always great. Super low calorie, keeps you very full, gives you all the vitamins and everything you need. Most of the time when you don't feel full, it's not like even if you eat this stuff compared to this, you might not feel quite as full with this. And the reason is you're not getting all the right nutrients and everything you need from the actual fruit. So fruit is a great snack. I tell my clients, I'm like, you can have infinite fruit as much as you want. Fruit is never going to be the problem. You will never eat enough strawberries. If you dip them in chocolate, that's a different problem. But like you said, I mean, like if you just have fruit straight up, have as much as you want, go completely crazy. And then diet soda, it will not cause you any health problems. Anyone that tells you otherwise is simply misinformed about artificial sweeteners or causes cancer. No, it doesn't. It would take the average man 70 cans a day for 90 days straight for the artificial sweetener to become a slight risk. That's not saying he gets cancer or he gets some gut problem. Slight risk at that much. I don't think you're going to be drinking 70 cans a day for 90 days straight. Please don't do that. But you can have 69 cans a day for 90 days straight and be pretty okay. Probably not even have a risk. So if you have sweet cravings, I recommend you always have a diet pop, because choosing this compared to cookies, pizza, brownies is always going to be a better choice. Ice cream, have something like this that is 0 calories. That's really not going to hurt you. So this is a good overview. I hope you were able to screenshot these, try them out, comment which one is your favorite. Just want to help you because I feel like this is like someone might look at this and be like, oh, this is common knowledge, but a lot of people don't actually know all of this stuff, and it can help you a lot to just get a decent understanding of this and get a grasp of this. And I hope I helped you have like a different realization about this whole process. And hopefully you can actually make a real change this time around and actually keep your results, lose your body fat, and proceed to the next level. So if you do want my help, I'll leave a link in the description where you can apply for one-on-one coaching. We'll have a call, hop on, and see how I can help you, see if it makes sense for us to work together. That sounds good. Click the link out there. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.